Today's Captain's blog is made possible through the support of Andrew Cole. Thank you, sir. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Hi there, guys. Welcome to today's Captain's blog. It's 10:05 on July 14th, 2019. And that is 24 continuous feet of workbench. And I put my goop on yesterday, and I think it's all dry. I think it's ready to go. I think I can sand it. Yeah, I filled all my little holes and everything, except that one, because I'm an idiot, didn't notice it. But today it's just going to get filled with lacquer. So I put together the bench yesterday. That was a job. And it's 36 inches deep, 24 feet long, made of 4 sections. These are just from Menards. This is a kitchen island tabletop. It's made out of birch, and it's 1.5 inches thick, 36 by 6 feet. So it's 36 inches deep, 6 feet long. There's 4 of them, and it gives me the 4 main areas of the workbench. In theory, I will probably just use it as one big-ass workbench. And I filled the seams because they were all rounded, so they didn't quite match up right. Also, that wall is a lot of things, but straight is not one of them. That wall is, wow, it's in and out as much as my dick. It's nuts. So over here, in order to fix it, I didn't bother filling the back crack. I just got close. I shouldn't lose too much shit down the back. We'll see how that works out. If it's a problem, I can always redo it. But I use this stuff to fill it in, and this is cool as hell. Oh my god. This is so neat. Hang on, I gotta grow a third arm or a prehensile dick, one or the other. So, alright, check this out. Look at that! That's the color it is. You put it on, it's that color when you put it on. It's goes on pink, dries natural. And it does. Sand it down. You sand it down a bit, looks like that. So, I can live with that. It's better than just filling it with caulk or epoxy or something, so I can dig it. Everything else is a giant fucking mess, and I'm just dealing with that. It's just, oh my god, it's OCD hell. But it's not as much of an OCD hell, and here's the one I want to share with you. It's not as much of an OCD hell as the fact that all the lines go this way, and all the tools hang vertically. So just take a moment and notice that. Doesn't bother me at all, but I've had people comment on it oh, you gotta find better things to freak out about. I also dug out, here's a cool bit of history, 5 bottom and 4 bottom from the original CCC. I put a couple of the Andrew Cole mounts on them. These are the ones he hooked me up with. And these will be the screens for the 3D printer workstation over here. For those that are curious, the 3D printers are, I think they're made by Creality. They're CR10S is the model, and they're the same. This one is the second one, that's the first. This is the one that I built for myself when we were working out how to build the ultimate 3D printer setup for the lab. And this is the one that we did the video on that will never see the light of day, which is sad. But yeah, this is the upgraded version. It's got the beefier frame set up. This is the one I got to build with Danichi, which was super cool. And I might do some upgrades on that to make it match this. And I got to get with Danichi because he knows the cool software hack on these to make them not burn the house down, which would be pretty fucking stupid. So yeah, so today, I don't know how to put, oh, it's okay. Today we're going to coat, my portable weight ballast system. Today we're going to use Watco Crystal Clear Lacquer with superior scratch protection. Challenge accepted. I'm using a satin finish. I'm usually a high gloss kind of guy, but we're doing satin on the workbench because matte would absorb just too much damn dust, and gloss would be really bad when I'm doing camera stuff over the bench like this. You don't want a super reflective surface, which is why I have a wooden workbench instead of a copper or a stainless countertop. We went with wood specifically because there's going to be a lot of cameras pointing down on the bench, And really, the only thing that should be that shiny in my videos is that forehead. That's it. It's the only giant reflective surface in my videos. But you can see, like, with all the lighting down here, metal just glares and it's really bad on the camera. So we're gonna go with this. So here's everything you need to know about installing the Watco. Okay, there's your preparation. Yeah. So here's the thing to notice at this point. Contains N-butyl acetate, 2-propanol, butanol, petroleum distillates, aromatic hydrocarbons, and methyl isobutyl ketone. So yeah, that means that all of those words that end in ane, okay, anything that ends in ane and all that jazz, that means it stinks. It's going to be a lot of outgassing. There's going to be a lot of VOCs coming off of this. So, to start out, I got to find a fan. Because I got an idea. I got a brilliant fucking idea happening here. So I got a blower right here. This is my biggest fan. And we're just going to grab this right out of there. Okay. Got a blower. Take this right over here. And we're going to figure it out. So, I got this here blower. Wonder if it works. Should probably check that first. Hang on a minute. Alright, we got a blower. Let's see if it chooches. That was a good idea. Fucking Christ. Alright, it blows. Well, I had to dust anyway. Fucking hell. Alright. So it blows. And there's the details on the blower. So I got screens on it. I'm cool there. I'm not even alive. I'm not even alive. And somebody just subscribed and it told me. How cool is that? That's weird. Alright, so my plan is, let's do a feasibility check. Hang on a minute. Wow, that did wonders for the room. Alright. We're gonna need a bare minimum, like fucking bare minimum of 17¼ inches. Okay? Alright. 17¼ inches across. Absolute bare minimum. Alright, follow me. Alright, and here we have... Oh, it's gonna be a fucking there's no way. It's too much. It's too much. Shit. Man, and it's square. See, it's gonna be like this wide. So, shit. How are we gonna do this? I gotta figure it out. What? What do you want? Yeah? Okay, go! I gotta get creative. Alright, so I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, that's like 6 inches thick. A little less. Give her, I don't know. Hey, if only I had a fucking tool that would let me know how thick that is. So we're gonna measure that, but that's what I'm thinking. I can't mount this flush because it's too damn big. So I got two ways I can do this. I can either suck or blow. We really want to blow, because things like this don't suck as good as they blow. And if I put this on top of the hole sucking, then it'll fit, but I lose half my stuff because I can only suck from one side or the other without getting into ducting, and I'm not doing that. But these are all threaded on the front, right? And now I know the thread because somebody, probably Batman, made some grates for this, which is cool. And I know I have 4, 6, or 5, 10 things to mount this from on the front, and I know it fits that bolt, so which is probably like a 1032 or something. But if I get bolts that are that thin, but like 6 inches long, I can hang this below the thickness of the ceiling in the room, which could work, allegedly. I'm not 100% on this, but that'll let me exhaust air right out the thing. So I gotta see if I can get these. Now, I know I could get this at Fastenal, but it's Sunday. Yeah. Home Depot. Alright, we're back topside, and it's every bit of 6 inches. 6 inches is a problematic number because getting any bolts longer than 6 inches at like Home Depot, Menards is hard, and getting one that thin, that long is gonna be fucking near impossible. So it's definitely a Fastenal bolt, and fuck, that's thick. And it's Sunday, and Fastenal isn't open on Sunday. Shit. So I lucked out, and I happen to have these in stock. And these fit those perfectly. So that'll do. I got a few in there. And, alright, we're going to have to kludge something because I can't just fit the fan in there really well. So we got some of these. This is why you keep old screws, because I just saved myself a trip up to Menards or whatever, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to take all the short ones out, put some long ones in, hack up some wood, clusterfuck together something. But I got an idea. I can't mount this flush, but I can mount it hanging down a bit. I got some bits of wood, so it's just got to work for a day. Like, I just need something to suck the air out of the basement while I'm doing this. So I think I'm onto something. We'll see. Alright, we're now live in the shop, and I got an idea. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to make a wooden hanger dingus and hang this below and like jack it up 6 inches and then put that so it'll hang from the top through the hole below and just have the fan below and up like that. So I found some bolts that fit. I got some gigantic fender washers, but it's all I have for washers that'll fit right. And marking my holes. Now, I gotta mark these little tiny holes and you can't get a Sharpie through there. So, I got an awesome tool for this, and you guys should know about that. This is the Dixon Reach is what they call it. Now, there's your Sharpie, which comes to a relatively fine tip, but won't reach through holes. This will work into tight little crevices. I'm a huge fan. I'm going to mark some holes. Okay, so we'll line this up about even. This is just a quick hack together dingus. Okay. That's my bottom. I could trim that off, but it'd mean having to set up the chop saw, which is hanging out on the floor, and I don't want to put it on the bench right now because I haven't painted the bench yet, so that's just going to have to wait. I'm going to move this. Why am I moving so... I have fucking 24 feet of bench. I need to fight for that little bit there. Alright. So now, we gotta find a drill bit that gets us roughly where we want to be. I found my wood drill bits, which is cool because cutting wood with metal bits kind of sucks. Alright, so what do we got? I'm going to go a little bit bigger so I have a tiny bit of wiggle room. I'm gonna say 3/16. Which is one of my favorite drill bits. 3/16. And we're gonna pilot drill these with a little tiny 1/16. If I can pull out of that. Or pilot drill it with a 1/16 just so that I'm reasonably close to the ballpark I want to be in. My exhaust fan 1.0. I love you get to burr holes with your finger. Cool. Alright, so now, hopefully it's just as simple. Oh, those are kind of tight. We're gonna embiggen those holes because I know going in I'm gonna want some wiggle room. Let's step up to 1364. This just flushes out. Torque milling there. A little alignment compensation. Okay. Now let's try it. Oh, that's way more better. Okay. Who the hell still makes slotted screws? If I screw that all the way down, will it pull the old bent piece of metal flat? Probably not. We're just going to leave that a little loose. Shit, things look like they start to line up. Looks are probably deceiving. That's two in. Freaking me out. One try. Ja! Ja? Nein. Ja? Ja! Okay. Well, that's not going to line up. You need to move a little bit So we're going to make that hole a little bit bigger that way. And we need to move up a little bit too. Okay. This is why I am not a woodworker. Good morning, Clifton. Okay, we're gonna okay. Now it's as big as a Catholic womb. It's great. Oh, fuck. Oh, should have done that the first time. That's fucking way easier. Oh, this feels like that time I got on Ashley Madison. That's not my alignment, that's the chowder the fuck installed nut threaded hole welded on braze bullshit that some gorilla tried to cross thread before. The question is, am I chasing the original threads or am I chasing his cross threads? Could go either way. Alright, so we've got that. Now, all I gotta do is make a 6-inch hanging dingus. Yeah, I just gotta hang this down 6 inches from where I'm at. I can do that with just a couple pieces of 2x or something. But I've got my exhaust ducts. Do it with a couple bits of this. Yeah, I can do that. I can do 2 here and 2 there. Yeah. Fine. can totally do that. I just cut 4 pieces of that 6 inches long. It's not as thick as I'm going to do that with 2x because I'd like something a little thicker. Alright. I have a plan, I have an idea. I also need another piece of this. That's going to be like really big. I can do that on 2x as well, because you want the beefiness. The only reason I used the thin piece on the bottom was because that was all the longer my bolts were. But I can just grab a random piece of 2x4, which I have a stubby cutoff right here. Alright, so I need 3 pieces of 2x4. Just hold that there. So this is at 18. I want 24 to fit the thing. So I need 1 piece at about 24. And then I need 4 pieces, not even. Three pieces at 6 inches. I'm good. I'll cut 4. I'm generous. Okay, so we're going to need, put these away. 1/4 inch. But we're going to have to pilot drill for the screws, so we're going to use 7/64. Ah! Okay, and we'll find some nice big 3.5 screws, which I totally have as a stock item. Okay, I got a pile of 3-inch screws. So we're good there. Impact and a battery. And T25. Okay, so all we gotta do. Now I'm going end grain, like Sparky mentioned. So I'm going to beef this up a bit by putting 2 here like that. And 2 here like that. I can actually, no, because it's just 2x4. And 2x4 like this, which we should probably have reasonably square. Hey, it's easier to do this if I do it like that. More. Okay, so we'll put those there and there. Put those there. That should be just about what I want. For my alignment and stuff. It ain't perfect, but it'll do. And this should move down a bit. Like that, so that I can be sure to hook plenty with the outside. Yeah. That'll do. Alright, let's mark these out. There's my gaps. Now I just gotta drill the holes. The whole thing wants to roll forward, so I got to kind of balance this. Okay. That part, I'm just going to screw that together while I got it right there. It's quick and dirty, but it'll do. I'm sure there's about 8 different ways to solve this particular engineering problem. This is what I could come up with in like the first 5 minutes, so that's what I'm going with. Jimmy DeResta is just laughing his ass off right now. Okay, so that's that. Put that on there. This would be way easier if I flip it over. Let's do that. Oh, and if you thought balancing it was a pain in the ass before, this is why we mark our lines. Oh, yeah. All right. Some of you who may be commenting, saying, it's all ingrain, like Sparky did. Yes. It's also fuck off long screws. These are 3-inch long screws, so you should be alright. I got 3-inch long screws in like a 7-inch long piece of wood, so they can fucking near touch in the middle. think we made a fan. I'm gonna plug it in, see if the damn thing will work. It's just open air exhaust, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, that's super easy. Between the legs. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Alright. Let's just take a moment. Maybe I can go the other way. Maybe not. Don't do that. Alright. You're not going to fit that way either. I gotta cut it off shorter. Fit it through. Hole. Yep, shit. You either gotta be shorter or you gotta be longer, or I gotta put that together half outside. Fucking done. Alright. Yep, I got a plan. Hi.
Hi.
So, I have a small problem.
Okay.
I can't fit this into the hole. I have to take this piece off.
Okay.
This has to be lifted up, and then I can screw it on from the top.
Sure.
On my pegboard is a M12 tool, top left of the M12 with a T25 6-inch long Torx bit on it. Bring that here. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take the top off, and then can you hold this, and when I get out there, just hold it, lift it up, hold it in position, and he's sticking through for a second? Alright, take that a second. I'm going to flip this around so it can stop wanting to kill me, which would be really cool. This is my whole morning, just so you know. It's all been like this.
You're having a better morning, Sharon.
What's wrong with her?
Your mom called this morning and said, your aunt has to go into assisted living, and since I live with your aunt, I have nowhere to go, so I'll be there in 2 weeks.
Oh, her mom is moving in with her.
Yep.
Oh my god, I would die. Alright, I'm just gonna bring this down.
And her mom gave her no choice in her.
Sounds to me like her mom's gonna end up at home. Alright.
Just out of nowhere got a text message from her that she said fuck like 11 times.
Alright. Okay.
Let me balance this for you. Okay.
And we gotta get this up the ladder, bounced on the top.
Okay.
Hold that for a second. I'll just set that delicately over here. Alright, go up the ladder. Because climbing up and down with this fucking sucks. In a good spot?
I guess.
You're gonna want to go up another step. Okay. Okay. So you're at that. Watch out, everything on your spoke. You just set that there. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to hold this up and through in a minute, but not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
You got that? Not very well balanced on there, but just have a good grip on it. Alright.
Not very well balanced on ladders.
I believe in you.
Hi.
Okay. I am in position.
Hey.
A little.
Hey.
A very little.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Just hold the bottom, that's sure. Okay, now you push it up. Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, just hang there a minute.
Alright.
Love you. Alright?
No, this sucks.
Carefully let go.
Okay.
Does it hang?
I'm not touching it.
It hangs! Alright. Can you hand me the extension cord up, please, over here? This side? Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna plug it in.
Okay.
Get it out. Fuck yeah, that's working great! Ha! It's kludgy as shit, but it's working good. I just put the bucket on it to try and keep the dogs from doing something stupid like stepping in there. It's a start!
Alright guys, time is 21:05 hours and the fourth coat is done. Ta-da! That's sexy as fuck. And the mask that my supporters got me, thank you, works fucking awesome. This is the mask I'm using. I love this mask. It's glorious. And the fan is working great. Check this out. Been going all day, no problem. So that's super cool. And it's done. It's not my best work. It's really hard to do on hand. It's certainly not my best work because I almost never work with lacquer. But in fact, I think that's the first time I've ever worked with lacquer in my life. But it's got bubbles in it. It's going to have bubbles in it because to do it properly, what I should have done is do a coat, let it totally dry, sand it, do another coat, let it dry, sand it, do another coat, and I'd have been done. But to do that would have taken like 2 or 3 days, and I had 1 day because it stinks up the house so bad. You can't be in the basement. Like, the mask is great. You can't smell it at all, but your eyes are burning the whole fucking time, which can't be healthy. But it's absolutely the best I can get done in 1 day. And coats 3 and 4, there was no waiting in between. I got 24 feet of bench, so it takes a while to get from one end to the other. And I finished the 3rd coat and immediately went back to the start and did the 4th coat because I can let it bake all night, just bake out and dry. But tomorrow I can't coat anymore because everybody's going to go back to work in the basement. So I get 1 day where everybody had the day off and it's all shut down. I can say, okay, nobody can go in the basement. So, yeah. It's not perfect, but it's alright. If I had my way, I'd have done it in epoxy, though. I had input on that, and I'd never tried lacquer before. I don't like lacquer. I don't like working with it. I definitely prefer epoxy, but it'll be fine. It's a workbench, and I'm going to scratch it to fuck anyway, so it's cool. So that's the workbench. Pro tip, never take lacquer advice from me, because I don't know shit about how to put down lacquer. I'm hella good with epoxy, though. You guys have fun? That's today's Captain's Blog. See ya.